Before games on Friday, we have a team meeting after dinner, and every team meeting is usually the same, but this time it was different.
Walking into that final team meeting, it hadn't hit me yet, but after I seen all the serious faces and the sincerity of the coaches, it kind of sunk in.
Usually, Friday night, Coach Golden go up and speak. He tell us things we need to do to win the game and what we need to prepare the final 48. And
coaches, players, everybody.
It just hit me when he was up there, like, this is my last time seeing Coach Golden in this hotel room talking to us.
Doesn't matter how long you stayed up here as a coach, you walk in the room 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, and it hits you that this is the last time Shane's gonna be in this room. Or it's the last time John's gonna be in this room. Again, as I said to you seniors yesterday, I can't personally thank you enough for being on the journey with us, next to us.
Coach Golden, after he thanked us, brought up all the coaches, and each one of the position coaches thanked the seniors and pointed out the people in their position who they really appreciated.
When the position coaches stood up and went to talking and thanking the seniors, kind of caught everybody off guard, because that's something we didn't do in the past, so it was very unexpected. Got kind of emotional in that. Some coaches cried, and some players got really emotional. Like myself, when Coach Scott was speaking about me, it really touched me. And I know he was speaking from the heart.
You got it your own way, proud of you.
It was a really humbling experience to hear all the coaches talk about each one of us seniors, and at one time people can say, oh, well, they do that to everyone, but Coach Keough, when I sit down with him, sometimes he can tell me stories about a senior 20 years ago or seniors 15 years ago.
Then I look at the guys I got the fortune to coach, Shane McDermott and John Feliciano, Sean Harvey. They're all accountable, reliable, dependable.
Coach Keough never forgets any of the players he coaches. I know he'll never forget me, and I think that's something very special.
They're going to do everything good and tough in their life.
That you left an imprint on someone's life, and he left an imprint on my life.
You guys have fought, and now you're Canes for life.
One thing that resonated with me was when Hurley told me, he brought up the fact that he spoke to me at the beginning of my senior year. He told me that he seen so much more in me that I couldn't see myself.
We had that conversation, and I told you how good I thought you could become, how good you should be, and you looked at me like, really? But I think you've proven to yourself, not only to me, but you've proven to yourself how good you really can become. You got me?
And he was right. He stuck with me, he pushed me, and he made me a better player, a lot better player. It's crazy how the coaches could see things in players that we could never see in ourselves.
OP, check.
There's a lot of seniors and getting to hear about everybody, especially when Coach Jethro Franklin got up. He got really emotional. He said, took low and Olsen Pierre's name, and he couldn't even finish his sentences.
Hearing Coach Jet and the way he felt about me and Chick, almost coming to terror, it really put my whole time perspective in my head, like, wow, it's really over, this man, he been like a second father to me and Chick, I feel like, he's a part of my family now, and I feel like I'm a part of his family as well.
Obviously, Coach Jethro really showed how emotional it is for seniors to leave every year, because we've been here for such a long time and created such strong, lifelong friendships that it's tough.
Honestly, I couldn't really see myself actually getting to this point when I first got to college. It's been a long time coming. I tried not to think about it when I was putting my gear on and seeing my teammates go out there on the field. I feel like I was a freshman just yesterday. I knew it was going to be my last time, actually running out of the smoke. So I prepared myself well for it. I enjoyed it. Every moment of it, I enjoyed it.
Vogel will kick it off for the Canes. Pittsburgh will be going left to right.
Playing at Sunlight for the last time, everyone kind of had a feeling about him.
It was a real crazy moment, My last time talking to Chick about what type of scheme we're getting out there, what type of blocks you're getting out there,
I looked left and looked right. To my left, I had LG, Darius Gunter, and I'm like, yeah, damn, I miss him. And to my right, I got Denzel.
Even on the offensive side of the ball, seeing guys like Dorsett, you know, catching balls, scoring touchdowns, and guys like Clyde breaking records and things like that. Every play, every moment, I try to just, you know, make it last as long as I can.
Even though we didn't execute the way we wanted to during the Pittsburgh game, you know, a lot of us seniors were on the sidelines, and after the game, we all gave each other a big hug because it was still, you know, a very important part of our life, now gone.
Right now, this is about the seniors. This is not the way we wanted it to end for them. But you make sure you look them in the eye and thank them.
After the game, you know, Coach Golden really, he thanks the seniors for everything we did, you know.
Let's go.
Even though we lost and the mood in the locker room was sad. And
Family.
just for Coach Golden, just have the presence of mind just to thank the seniors and everything we done did for this program. It really meant a lot to me.
Even though everyone was down, all the people still showing gratitude towards the seniors definitely made it a better experience.
A lot of the young guys came up and told me how thankful they were for what we done. And all the young faces that I've seen walk through the door not knowing anything, and I had to help them out. After the loss and those guys coming up and still telling us thank you kind of meant more, because I guess that's our legacy we left behind. Even though we lost the game, we still left a legacy and a foundation for these guys, and they are still thankful. It meant a lot more after a loss than after a win for those thank yous.